in a better place. You are up there with Grandma Max, Jer Bear, and I look forward to catching up again someday. Raise your glass to my dad, the pickle. Cheers. I did want to read a letter. My mom, approached me, and I was like, she put this together, and I offered to read it for us. It's obviously going to be very, very tough. But it has been 7 months since we lost the pickle. But all we know is that we have, excuse me, he knew he would have wanted us to celebration of life in his favorite place in the world here at Lake Almanor. We were married for 38 years, and many of you were there at our wedding in Woodside, California, March 14th, 1981. When I first met Mick, he always talked about how they broke the mold after he was born. At first, I wasn't sure what he was talking about, but I didn't take much time before I got it. He was one of a kind, a bit quirky, and we only needed one pickle on this earth. So they broke that mold. I'm pretty sure his dad, Jer Bear, started that. There are a few things you probably knew about Mick. First of all, he loved his two kids, Danny and Kelly, and his daughter-in-law, Taryn, and his grandkids, Elle and Luke. He loved to take his two grandkids golfing on his golf cart whenever they were up here, and loved playing games with them. They were so special to him, he nicknamed Elle Skipper and Luke Pea Shooter. Also, Mick was very hard-headed, for the most part unteachable. I had to be on guard all times in the kitchen, because if I wasn't watching, he would snatch whatever he could get by with, especially if it was corned beef, bacon, or sausage. Mick also had a nickname for everyone he met. Sometimes they liked it, sometimes they didn't. I used to cringe when he went into a restaurant, because as soon as the wait staff would come and greet us, he would say, "Hi, I'm the pickle, this is the blur." And they looked perplexed and weren't sure of what to do next. He loved the Giants, Stanford football, and the 49ers, and he had over 30 jerseys of his favorite teams. He wore one every day. I was always trying to throw them out, but when he would find them in the trash and pull them back out. There are some things you might not know about the pickle. He just had new front teeth put in a year ago. He was so proud of those teeth, and whenever anyone first saw him, he would say, "Hey, did you see the new choppers?" Or "How do you like the new grill?" When he saw those new teeth at the dentist's office, he gave the dentist a fist bump and gave him a man hug. I was astonished. When I uploaded all of his photos off his phone, there were 50 selfies. And I cherished them all. Mick was so proud when Danny got into the financial business, just like he was in. He loved watching sports and going to sporting events with him. Kelly and Mick had the best father-daughter relationship I've ever known. They talked every day. She saved over 150 voice messages from Mick on her phone. She sends those messages to me all the time, and I always starts with, "Hey, Kelbell, just checking in." And then right into the daily sports update. She loved her papa, and they were best friends. Taryn and Danny, or Sticky and T-Cat, asked the pickle to be the best man at their wedding. He was elated. He did refuse to wear the suspenders necessary for the tuxedo pants, and yes, his drawers hit the floor while dancing. So embarrassing, and that was the pickle. He also loved pedicures. Every 6 weeks, he would head in for the salon. The pedicurist usually wasn't too thrilled to see that they were the next victim of the job, and it was usually the speedy treatment. He also had a thing about flags. Every time we went to Reno, he had to hit the flag store. The owner always got a smile on their face when he rolled in. They were on a first-name basis. Most likely, they are out of business now. Unfortunately, I was the one that had to hang them. He wasn't allowed on the ladder. He also loved to sing to dogs. Dogs always looked forward to his solos. The Pickle had a good life, a big heart, and we'll miss him every day. I'm sure you have some stories as well, as I know I've heard a lot this weekend already. Please share those stories with others here. There's a guest book to sign if you haven't signed already, and make sure your nickname is included in it. Enjoy some food, drinks, and music. There are lots of activities, kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, and along the lake with life jackets to wear. Enjoy this celebration of life for the one that they had to break the mold for, the Pickle. We are appreciative you're all here to celebrate with this family.